It's lights out, so we're racing for Formula One here at Silverstone. Perfect launch off the line there. For the two Ferraris, Charles Leclerc takes the lead. Ahead of Lewis Hamilton, Kimi Antonelli shot to third. And then George Russell is about to go side by side there with Max Verstappen in the battle for fourth. Going wide was Isaac Hadjar and Liam Lawson, but it's Charles Leclerc who leads the first lap of 52 here at Silverstone. But Lewis Hamilton right behind him in second. George Russell trying to get in the slipstream of Kimi Antonelli down towards Brooklands. Russell tries around the outside, but Antonelli keeps himself ahead of his teammate, but it's Charles Leclerc in the lead. As going wide in the background was Arvid Lindbergh, and there's contact at the back. I wonder if that was Esteban Ocon getting hit by the Williams there of Alex Albon. We'll find out in a moment, but it's Charles Leclerc who leads at Silverstone. This is the replay of the start then. You can see a really good start once again for the two Ferraris. Antonelli just having a bit of a slow start. This is a replay of Hamilton, and oh, he moved a little bit before the lights went out. I wonder if Hamilton will get a penalty for that. And Lewis Hamilton has got a 5-second time penalty for a false start. This is the start on board with Lando Norris. Oh my word, that was very close. And even to making contact with his teammate Oscar Piastri, you might have damage. This is what happened to Alex Albon. Oh, this just spinning the hat of Esteban Ocon round. And that is damage for Oscar Piastri in the McLaren. What a shame for the Australian. It's getting close between the two Red Bulls. Hadjar ahead of Verstappen for the time being, as we see there, as Verstappen goes down the inside of Hadjar into the loop section, and the two Red Bulls have swapped places in the battle for fifth. Nice goal for the four-time champion. It's getting close now between Hamilton and Antonelli. Hamilton with a penalty to serve when he comes into the pit lane will be under pressure here from Antonelli. Antonelli goes very close to the wall to the inside, and Kimi Antonelli moves up into second place ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Nice stop for the championship leader up to second. This is the replay of that move. We saw from Antonelli very close to the wall on the right hand side, but that was some move. Now you can see how close Max Verstappen is getting to George Russell. He's using the boost, he's using the overtake mode, he's using the energy, he's going round the outside, and Max Verstappen gets past George Russell to take fourth place. A lovely move. Hamilton's into the pits.
Still good. My tyres are still good.
Hamilton's reporting that his tyres are still good, but Ferrari have brought him in anyway. Remember, they got to wait 5 seconds before they can make Hamilton's pit stop. Hamilton's 5 seconds gets served, and he makes his stop, and he's now behind George Russell, because he had to serve that 5-second penalty in the pits there, and now Russell is ahead of Hamilton. This is going to be some duel going down towards Cops here. You can see George Russell is looking vulnerable here. Hamilton's using the boost and the electric energy. Looking to go round the outside. Lewis Hamilton is up to fourth place for Ferrari. He's got past George Russell, but Russell sticking himself on the inside, going into Marcus and Beckett, and Lewis Hamilton holds on to fourth place. That was some battle there between the two former teammates, but now Russell has got a better chance down the Hannah Straight, and George Russell is back ahead of Lewis Hamilton for fourth place. This battle is getting scrappy here at Silverstone, and that's why we love racing at this very historic track here in Britain. You can see Russell trying his hardest to defend hard from Hamilton, but Hamilton will have a great chance down towards Brooklands. Russell will be pretty much a sitting duck. Coming down towards Brooklands here. Hamilton's gaining. He's going to try and go round the outside. Lewis Hamilton swings around the outside of Brooklands and takes fourth place away from George Russell. That, again, is a lovely move for Lewis Hamilton. He's up into fourth place ahead of George Russell, but Russell will not have a chance to play back down towards Cops. Inside line for George Russell, and he gets back ahead of Lewis Hamilton. The Mercedes back ahead of the Ferrari as Verstappen stretches away.
You do.
George Russell has been reported that he's got a slow puncture. That is not good news for him, but he still wants to get past Max Verstappen. He's going to try round the inside, but Verstappen keeps his foot flat to the floor on the outside, and Verstappen keeps ahead of Russell. Russell's going to try round the outside of Verstappen, but Verstappen holds on to that third place. Russell, after reporting that he had a slow puncture a few laps ago, he still wants to get past Max Verstappen here. He's going to try down the inside into Stowe. Verstappen's going to keep it round the outside. Verstappen off the track a little bit. Russell trying to fight back, and Russell comes into the pits, squeezed by Verstappen, and Russell comes in after that slow puncture. This is how George Russell got past Isaac Hadjar into the loop section. Lovely stuff from the Mercedes driver. It's getting close between Leclerc and Antonelli. That's won 3 laps between those two in the battle for the lead, but we're seeing a battle for the final place on the podium at the moment, and Hamilton is all over the back of Verstappen here. The two champions are going wheel to wheel into Brooklyn, and it's Hamilton who's going to take third place away from Verstappen. The Ferrari faster than the Red Bull this year, and Hamilton's up to third ahead of Verstappen.
Broken in the car. Oh my word!
Oh my word indeed, Kimi Antonelli has got a slow puncture.
I don't know.
That is disaster for Mercedes and for Kimi Antonelli. He was pressuring Charles Leclerc for the lead, and Antonelli had reported that he had a problem, and it was because a piece of his front wing got onto his suspension after riding over the curb at the exit of Copse, and that has cost Antonelli victory here at Silverstone. Antonelli's in again, and it's a bit of a slow release for Antonelli. He still wants to finish this race and still wants to score a point. Oh, off the road! Max Verstappen! Max Verstappen from the podium places! He's off and staring into the gravel, and Max Verstappen has lost his chances off the podium right in front of the Lando stand, and we have a late safety car here at Silverstone. Oh, he just lost it under traction into Stowe, and Verstappen is out.
Penalty for track limits.
Yeah, but that's a joke, mate. I didn't do it on purpose.
I know.
Like, the car was broken.
Yeah, understood.
Antonelli is not happy with that penalty because he said that he didn't do it on purpose because his car was damaged. He might want to go and see the stewards to see if they can remove his penalty. And the safety car is saying it's ending, but the lights are not off, so the safety car is going to stay out. We are going to finish this Grand Prix behind the safety car, and that has worked out a treat for Ferrari and for Charles Leclerc. Hamilton got a bit robbed from second place. He hasn't won since 2024. He's back on top now. Charles Leclerc wins the British Grand Prix, and Ferrari triumph once again at Silverstone. Their first win since 2022, and it's the Monegasque back on top for the first time in 2 years. And that is what we love to see. He was robbed from victory here 5 years ago, and 5 years later, he is a winner at Silverstone. Charles Leclerc wins the British Grand Prix. What a race it's been here at Silverstone as we head up to Spa in 2 weeks' time for more action.